About 11 years ago, I got a phone call from a friend of mine, and she asked me, "Hey, do you want to go with me tomorrow to feed the homeless?" And I just instantly said, yeah. I just wanted to go experience. The next morning, she picked me up. In my mind, I pictured going to a cafeteria with a big long spoon in my hand with a hairnet on and serving somebody corn or mashed potatoes or something. That's what I had in my mind. And when we got there, it was just somebody's house. So we knocked on the door, and Dave Droll answered the door. He said, "Come on in." And there was just a bunch of people bumping into each other like wind-up toys. And we cooked. And then after we got done praying, we loaded up in some trucks and headed out on the freeway. So we got to our first stop, and there was homeless people that just kind of came to the vehicle, and we fed them a hot meal. We got to know names and shook hands and hugged. And again, I didn't know what to expect. So in the very beginning, I was really nervous. And I felt blessed and guilty at the same time, because I felt like I had so much. And what I was seeing was a lot less. But gratitude that we were there. We fed, we prayed, we talked, we asked people what their needs were, if they needed specific prayer, and it was just a different experience. There was a song that came out around that time, and there's a lyric that says, "Break my heart for what breaks yours." When you sincerely ask God to break your heart for what breaks his, you better hold on. Because he did, and he broke my heart for the homeless and the broken and the abandoned. So I served the next Saturday. I got heartbroken even more and started to remember people's names and faces. And I knew that I could help. It wasn't until I was serving that I realized that's what he would do. He would walk with the broken, and he would walk with the sad and the hungry and the needy and the homeless. And everyone has a story. And yes, there's addiction, there's alcohol addiction, there's drug addiction, but everybody has a different story. I passed judgment years and years ago before I served, thinking the homeless, that's their choice. And it's not. It's not their choice. They're not all irresponsible drug addicts that just don't want to pay taxes. They're broken-hearted people that I started to see through the eyes of God, through the eyes of Jesus, like I ask for people to see me through the eyes of Jesus, not in judgment. There needs to be more help. The ministry needs help. The people on those routes wait for us. They know the trucks. They hear us honking. We stop in the same spots, and they depend on us. And if we don't show up and feed them, then that breaks their trust. And they don't want to hear the words that come out of our mouth. They want to see the actions, and they want to believe that we truly care, that we're not just trying to feed our own egos by serving a plate of hot food and being able to go home at the end of the day like, did good. I've checked that box. It has to be for the right reason. I don't get immobilized by serving. I get full and feel blessed and want to share that with people. I want to see other people's lives get changed. That would be amazing.